got too much information. Yo, but his mannerisms is already telling you, he's giving you the fact.
But that's why I call him Joda.
Because he's not going to tell you to make a move that don't work for you.
Listen, at the same time, Joe's looking.
I look at everything. That's my job.
That's what I'm saying.
I told Rory, yo, you know the most disappointing thing about how everything played out? Everything that y'all doing, y'all could have did. There was nobody stopping you from doing exactly what you're doing
right now.
Actually, had we been in a better place communication-wise, that would have helped me.
Yeah.
Like, you niggas don't even know what would be, you niggas don't even know what would add value to something. That's why I smoke the beer. It's a lot. The things that one person think is cool, the other person might not think is cool. And if we just talking about cool, then what's the value of cool?
Right.
And if we can't come up with that, then fuck, I don't want to talk about it.
But creatives have a hard time with talking about business, and I always say this: you've adopted business and you've gone forward with it. But creatives have a very hard time with talking about business. I come from the management realm first and foremost, so I get business. So the creative side, I know it has to connect, and I know, like they said, the business can free up the creative. But for some reason, when it's the creative side, when they start to talk about business and money, they feel like it takes away from the creative juices, and they avoid the talk.
Because you got 100% of brain capacity.
You know what skips all of that? Because you're absolutely right. But you know what just skips it? Ownership.
Facts.
Just own.
If I own something,
own your shit.
I could be as negligent and stupid when it comes to that. If I buy that building right there across the street, and I have no idea about the property value, the appraisal, all this shit on the block, I'm just stupid and I'm out, but I own it. And now something happened, that shit go up. I'm protected. Hey, some new shit came out that said you get paid a different type of way, like streaming. I own it. So stream away. Hey, whatever you come up with,
at least own that.
I'll go learn it on my own, but I own it. Ownership. And when you own something, yeah, that's where me and Crooked Eyes fight comes in at. Hey, Joe ain't taking advances on nothing. I know what comes with an advance.
Right.
Clauses. I read them. No. I got the money, I'll fund it myself, or I'll do the legwork to where nobody else, but I'm not owning something and then going to get, music has made people do that, and then going to give somebody a piece of it because of what they said they could do.
Because they need money too, Joe. Them niggas be needing money too,
Well,
Joe.
everybody needs money, that's why nobody's wrong.
Okay.
Nobody's wrong. I don't make this decision 10 years ago. Like, I don't talk like this 5 years ago. I don't talk like this 15 years ago. Nobody's wrong in how they doing shit. But if I had somebody that preached to me how important the ownership was, and actually, I'm saying the same thing. I was saying the same thing to Hov that Math is saying to me. Yo, you've been talking ownership all the time. Why didn't you just say it and not put it in a song? He's like, but I put it in a song for my whole career. If you missed that, that's on you. Oh, shit, you're right. Maybe it wasn't applicable to me at the time, so I didn't pick it up right. But now, ownership. And if you're not on that, then creative differences. It's not beef, Crooked Eye. We just don't view this the same way. It's not beef, Joel Ortiz. I can't beef with you niggas, I love y'all. I can't beef with them niggas, I love them niggas. But we have creative differences.
Just to clarify.
And I'm not gonna ever get shamed because I run my operation a certain way.
But just to clarify, when you said you were bigger than all of this, you really meant?
I'm not a sellout. There's not a number in the world that could make me turn on my niggas. That narrative's been floating around.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here. That's what I meant. I didn't mean, yo, I'm doing bigger than this little small shit y'all doing like the internet. I don't run off internet stories.
Right.
Dumb niggas know what the fuck I meant. And if they didn't, when I seen them in their face, I told them what I meant.
But you actually saw Joel.
Yeah, I bumped into both of them. We had a great conversation for an hour long. They said how they felt. I said how I felt. Had a clear understanding. And that was that. But I let them know, no, that's what I meant. I'm not never taking a deal that's based on kicking a nigga's back and going to do that. I rap. I can go find something to rap about. I'm just not doing that, me. I'm bigger than that. I'll never do that.
You rap?
Please.
Nigga tried to debate you.
Like, because integrity looks different to different people, right? Like, for me, integrity is I don't have ads on my podcast. That means you can't just come throw a number at me and get me to waiver off my position. For me, integrity is I have this same watch. This when Tahiri turned down that proposal, I went and took that and went and got this watch. Could I go get 1 million watches right now? Of course I can, but I got this same watch because who the fuck cares? It's a $40,000 watch. I worked my whole rap career to want one of these types of watches, and now I can buy it. Don't even matter. But I have the same, that's integrity to me. Right. Like integrity, look, all the money that they offered, I told them no. That's integrity to me. Everybody integrity ain't the same. It look different. I'm not judging you for yours. Don't judge me for mine. It's not the same metrics. What you think is cool, I might think is whack. It's different. And I trust me in that spot. Because with the shit I'm seeing from niggas, if you get to the table and somebody say, here's 40 million, start kicking niggas back in, I don't know that integrity would be.
They're taking that.
I don't know.
Million. We know that. We know that.
Nah.
We know it
We know that by
because we see creative differences. That's why we know it. We're not assuming. We know it because we see people doing what they need to do in their respective field.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's why we know it.
Yeah.
Every podcaster. It's only me that's running around, but that's fine because I'm in a certain boat that everybody ain't in. I might be the only independent podcast at this level. Well, actually, I am the only independent podcast at this level. So people can't speak to what they don't know. They don't know. I didn't know. I was learning in real time. And here we are.
Yo, Space. We taking the audio off Spotify tomorrow.
Why? My audio's on Spotify.
You got a deal for it.
I don't have I don't have a deal for Spotify.
No? You keep it up there?
Yeah.
Joda, you listen.
I took it off when it was time to take it off.
Mm-hmm.
Put it back on.
Took it off for the year. So y'all had to go figure out what y'all had to figure out. Y'all took whatever hit, I took whatever hit. And when everything was settled, I put it back. Yeah.
But you guys worked out something?
You can't beef with a tool. You can't beef with technology.
Right.
That would be stupid. That would be pissing on myself. Like, my issue
But
was, hey, that was fucked up what y'all did. And because it was fucked up, nah. And we bust our ass over here. We did 2 years, #1. Now y'all have 1 million podcasts. I got here, it was just Amy Schumer. Y'all thought she was the great white hope. We came, kicked ass. And y'all still did the wrong thing. Y'all still presented that bullshit contract at the end. Y'all disrespected niggas the whole way. I can't be mad at Rory and Maul. Why? All of us should have been mad. We weren't treated right. And it's only with black people that we say.
This that shit that Kanye
Yeah,
was
we
talking
say
about.
up. It was my nigga that did that. You got it. If you think that, I don't want you to participate in nothing I have to offer. And that's where we at. But yeah, niggas should have been mad. We wasn't treated right, and at the end they kicked niggas out, offered niggas some bullshit, told you go figure it out, and brought Joe Rogan in at 100x. We really should be mad. But there's no time to get mad when you got work to do. You got work to do.
You get mad, you get stunning. You're
You
gonna
can't
be
work
right at
when
that.
you're
You're gonna be
mad.
right
You
at that
can't-
same spot. You're gonna
Can't
be.
work
It's
when
gonna be
you're
a wrap for you.
I can't work when you're mad. And there's nothing to be mad about because everybody's doing what they have to do. Spotify did what they had to do in that moment. I did what I had to do in that moment. The fellas did what they had to do in that moment. The girl pocket, Bridget and them, at the pocket, they did what they had to do in the moment. You can't, we just gotta stop judging everybody. We don't know nobody's situation. That's why COVID was so important, right? And that whole fucking fight was important because, hey, I'm not getting the vaccine. Well, yeah, you're inconsiderate, but the fight is, hey, we don't know nobody's health. We don't know nobody's health.
Right.
So, to be on the safe side, same in podcasting. I don't know nobody's business. I don't know nobody's situation. When I spoke to Crook and Joel, them niggas painted the scene, it was like, I understand what y'all saying. I get where y'all at. I don't see it like that because that's not where I'm at. But if I was there, boy, I see that, man. Go ahead. Have a blast. I'm on a tangent, but
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think you hitting your jump shots, Joe.
Yeah, you want to now.
You hitting your jump shots.
I feel niggas though, man. It hurt. It hurt. It hurt when you think you're there. It happens in music a lot. You think you're there, and
I don't
there's
like
more
that.
work to do.
That music is
Always more work
Me
to do.
personally, I don't like that. I don't
like it either,
I
but
don't
it's
like
not
that.
up to us.
You
That's
creative.
I
You're
don't give a
not
fuck.
gonna like
I don't give a fuck.
it.
There's a way, bro. There's a way. Niggas just
You are
gotta figure it out.
creative. You're not.
There's a
gonna
way,
like
man.
it,
We need to
man.
go to a fucking streaming platform in Africa or something, bro. Like, this shit ain't working out, bro.
Well, everybody has a different way. I mean, and everybody's paid a different way. There's mad different ways. Like, there is no wrong way. That's what I had to learn in that network shit, right? Like, I can give you my advice because I worked and I did it and I kind of have a good understanding of this. But if you don't believe, you don't believe it. Like, and if you want to try something different, then you try something different.
We flying to Johannesburg tomorrow.
Bet, let's do it.
I'm not going to ever let Airbnb call and say, hey, I'll give you $500 to promote Airbnb on your podcast. Wait a minute, no,
the
you're
fuck out of here.
Airbnb.
Yeah, Airbnb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't say that. Don't say that. I'm the only podcaster that does that.
What?
That don't
That
take
says no?
ads.
You're not the only.
I'm the only podcaster that does that.
That's not
it,
true.
I said it
Why?
research. Who else?
Why is that?
I don't be taking bullshit situations from nobody. I know we not on a, but I don't
Thank
do
you,
that.
Nav. I'm talking about the people that are in this boat. I am the only person that does that.
But why
The
do you
only
do
one.
it? Why?
Integrity.
What is okay? But the integrity. What's your strategy? Where's the other
I'm not
money
telling you
coming
that.
from?
It's nothing, I'm not telling you that.
Come on,
Joe,
Why would I tell you?
Enjoy your new name.
Why would I tell you any of that?
Matt called it. Joe.
There's no reason for him to say that.
Thank
no
you,
reason-
man.
no reason for him to say
There's
that.
no reason for me to say
Especially
that.
like lot, there's no
Because
reason.
where it come from for me ain't, like, niggas got to figure out where
I just thought it was
where
a
comes
regular.
from.
I didn't think that it was a strategy that you would need to keep. I thought it was just an idea.
No,
like,
but it's-
like,
it's-
this is
it's
why
a-
Oh,
I'm
no, it's
doing it.
purposely done.
It's dependent on so many different. It's what I tell artists when I'm consulting. Your leverage is not the same as his leverage. You can't pull off what he pulled off. You can't. You don't have the numbers to back up the thing you're asking for. So if I told you what this other guy was doing and how he did it, and you tried to implement that
Yeah. It
formula,
wouldn't matter.
you crash and
Yeah,
burn.
that's
You
not
land
on
face
that
first,
level. That's
and
why I
then
don't
you
give
be
that
looking
advice.
at me like I fed you the bullshit.
like you
you
said
think
something
that I did it to you because you tried to do what this dude did.
Understood.
Yeah.
All right.
But it definitely is purposely done.
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf you heard.